And there is Dennis Rodman, who leads the league in rebounds. His assignment today is to shackle Charles Barkley. He says, one thing I know, he will not be intimidated. I just have to play him as tough as I can. Lineups coming up big for San Antonio. Vinny Del Negro captures the opening tip. Barkley and Rodman. They clear for Barkley. And Barkley wins the first matchup, and Rodman, with a disgusted look on his face, saying, wait a minute, you didn't plan to bank that one. Sabalas from Barkley, and Phoenix takes the lead 4-2.
Let him play without the ball and stay around that hoop.
Robinson with great quickness for a big man, and a touch from outside. His first bucket. Johnson and Del Negro. Wide open is Sabalas. That's what all the coaches fear. Here's the first matchup, Barkley against Rodman.
Now Rodman is saying, you know, I got you under control. Barkley said, ha, you got to be kidding. So for David Robinson, he is the center that likes to face the basket, and if he can get a good look, he's going to hurt you.
And back to live action. There's the same shot by Robinson, same spot to tie it. Sabalas blocked by Rodman.
In the open court, Sabalas is dangerous, but they have two high flyers, and Rodman and Robinson, they get to it, and they wipe away that good scoring chance.
Again, they clear the floor for Barkley over Rodman. And Sir Charles 2 for 2. He shakes his head as if to say, you can't stop me.
If Rodman's going to have some success against Charles Barkley, he's got to push him out further from this position. He's allowing him to back him in, break him down, get him too deep. That's an easy shot for Barkley. It means that David Robinson's going to see the ball a lot. He's got 2 of the 3 field goals, and he's going to have to load him up and carry him for a while. And David Robinson, who's had some success guarding Charles Barkley, now gets that job, pokes it away.
Del Negro slows it up. Robinson open from 17. David Robinson, his scoring title in jeopardy. Rodman skips out of there to Ellis. Dale Ellis. Rebound Rodman. Rebound Rodman. Foul. No foul. Rodman gets a third rebound. Welcome back, Dennis Rodman, number 10 on Charles Barkley. It's a physical matchup and a tough one for Rodman. He acknowledged that yesterday.
It's kind of tough to play real superstars. It's kind of tough to play real superstars because you know they're going to get the fouls, you know, and that gives you double added pressure to go out there and try to play them. You know, Barkley's going to get his fouls, you know, he's going to go to the free throw line. I just have to kind of play it by ear, and then like the second half, then I can play. But, you know, I'm going to have to match him point for point tomorrow, you know, make him play me out there tomorrow.
Well, we'll see whether or not Barkley has to acknowledge Rodman on the offensive end. Nothing so far.
Switched off now on Mark West.
West over Rodman. That's 7 rebounds already for Dennis Rodman. Robinson over Klein. Well, he has become such a solid outside shooter. That 15 to 18-foot jumper.
He has been true to the mark.
AC Green pumps. The former Laker hits his first shot.
Trying to screen for David Robinson again.
Over Klein. He hits again. Oh, my. Barkley over Robinson. Charles Barkley has 6. Del Negro gets away from KJ, but can't hit the short runner, and Rodman has 2 points. Rodman tips it in, and with that a rebound as well. Barkley on the rebound, and Charles Barkley. Barkley for 3, and the Suns take the lead. Lead battles for the offensive boards. San Antonio second in the league in offensive rebound, and Rodman hits a 3. He's had a tray in each of the last 3 games. Joe Klein left alone ties it at 23.
With that, they have their most potent offensive lineup out on the floor. Let's see how they defend Rodman with the steal.
He took it away from Barkley. No look pass, and no one was looking. Ellis at the other end tonight. Miguel Knight gives San Antonio the lead. Barkley sets up for three. J.R. Reed says, Charles says, waves him away. Leave me alone.
He wants J.R. Reed, and Reed stepped up the wrong way and showed the wrong side of his body to Barkley, and Barkley blew by. He knew all the time. When he came out the first time, he was in the right defensive position. Then he switched and got that foot in the wrong spot. Barkley took one step, had the baseline wide open. David Robinson couldn't get there in time, and it's 2+1.
Rodman tempted for the three, sees a hole, passes to Robinson. Beautiful assist by Rodman, but it's KJ. Barkley has to hurry now. Didn't get it off. Did not get it off. No basket. And some tough defense from San Antonio. Kevin Johnson with 4 on the clock. KJ's first points of the game.
Barkley had just made some plays against Rodman.
And Marley gets a kind bounce. It's 33-32. Neal with 10 on the clock. Robinson thought about a three. Daniels a tough fall away. A 2. Barkley with a jumper as he jumped into Reed. The Suns with a chance for the lead down by 1. Marley's first three-point attempt is dead center. To the bottom of the well of Phoenix fans. It's been a fistful of weeks. David Robinson at 7 feet. How quick he is. 6:47 to go. Look at this move by the Admiral.
And David Robinson showed the ball, and with those long strides, he's over the top in a hurry.
Goes against Barkley. Rodman with 2 fouls. Barkley just easing his way in. So Robinson comes over to double team and knocks it away. Almost had the steal. 11 on the shot clock.
That is tremendous athleticism by David Robinson, not only to get down, but to get his hand in there. Thought he was going to be able to control the ball. 11 on the shot clock.
Robinson, that's his spot, doesn't hit. Rodman tries to save it, tips, gets it back, loses it, tips Robinson. So Rodman kept it alive, and that San Antonio odd couple
for Rodman.
He now has 11. Barkley spinning away from Rodman to score.
To close it off.
Robinson has 18 as well. Make that 20. And a foul. Big half for David Robinson. For 3. Rodman, boy, he's hungry. He just fights harder than most to get those rebounds. Ellis at the other end scores. It's a 2 and ties it again. Ellis ahead to Robinson, only West back. Nice pass to Rodman. Well, that's a return favor for the Rodman pass in the opening quarter.
Rodman has that rare ability not only to spot the ball, but to keep it alive and then finally get it down and then run the floor. Not going to pass this one up. That's 2, and he lets everyone know about it.
Robinson against West, knocked away by Marley, recovered by Robinson, takes it up and scores and fouled. What agility for Robinson. He's shown you that he can shoot from outside, that he has that tremendous quickness, and on this play, the strength to hold on to the ball and get a good shot away under very difficult midair circumstances.
They should have let him make the pass. That's what the coach is going to say. If he'd have thrown the ball out, he wouldn't be getting a 3-point play as they go for a 20-second timeout.
Unable to connect on the free throw, so Robinson still with 22, gets it back, and is fouled again. Approaching the final minute of this first half. Kevin Johnson fouled by Del Negro.
Barkley tried to draw a foul that left Rodman open, and you see the result is an assist. We take a look around to see if he's got room to go one-on-one, check the clock.
And he has it knocked away. Robinson wins that duel.
Johnson and the Suns pick it up at the offensive end. They didn't really seem to have an idea of how to hurt San Antonio. AC Green.
Yeah, KJ's penetrations.
Now they have a big advantage for David Robinson against AC Green. This time he goes to Willie Anderson, and that's what Willie Anderson does best.
And Kevin Johnson blows by Del Negro, sets up Green, and AC with 3 straight to open this second half.
Kevin Johnson has the ability to get around Vinny Del Negro whenever he wants, and that breaks down the defense. And David Robinson can't be every place all the time.
And Johnson with a drive. So Kevin Johnson, there's no question that Paul Westphal must have gone to him and said, hey,
it's down the defense, and anytime he gets in, that means somebody's going to have to react. They don't quick enough, and it's 2 for Kevin.
So the cry in San Antonio, MVP 50. Well, let's go to the source, the man who won the honor last year, most valuable player, Charles Barkley. How does he see the award this season?
It's going to be very interesting, the MVP battle. And I think Akeem Olajuwon's going to get it because his team's going to win their division. So I think Davis had an MVP year, and I think he is an MVP. But Hakeem is going to get it this year, and I think he deserves it.
See if they can get David Robinson something against AC Green. Nice pass inside.
Willie Anderson's had 3 easy shots. Uses the handle. Rodman out there as the point forward. Anderson around Barkley. Nice move. Hey, whoop.
They've all been in classic Willie Anderson style, going to the basket.
And Marley with the answer at the Phoenix end. Marley pulls down the rebound. To Green, and the game is tied for the 14th time.
The game has changed with the pressure on Vinny Del Negro at the offensive and defensive end, but he finally gets the ball down into post to him.
Miguel Knight returns for San Antonio. Green. Ooh, power move. He collects. 2 on 2 to Green. And how will they call this one? Against
Got to be against Willie Anderson.
Miguel Knight behind a Robinson screen. Rodman trying to save the rebound, can't get it out of bounds to Phoenix. Rodman didn't care for the call. Yes, but such a complete play.
They need his shot blocking, his ability to close down on shots. Came quickly on Barkley, forced to miss.
And denied. Green. Kevin Johnson, a different player indeed.
And the Phoenix Suns are loose in a transition opportunity. No one stops him. It's too late.
Kevin Johnson.
Side of the floor, airs it out. Lloyd Daniels did.
Robinson. 71-69. Third quarter. Big quarter for the Spurs. For the Suns. Dale Ellis. 3. To cut the lead to 1. To go in the quarter. And Kevin Johnson has been on the goal, but it's rejected by Rodman. Ahead to Knight. Anderson, it'll count if it goes. And how close it was. As they look at the other official, they would not have allowed it anyway.
And Dennis Rodman of the San Antonio Spurs is the latest NBA player to now have his own sportswear line. Let's take a look at the t-shirt version of the Dennis Rodman sportswear, which was just unveiled yesterday here in San Antonio. Of course, the signature rebound, rebound, rebound on the front. On the back, you see the 3 standard definitions of rebound, and then the 4th, simply Dennis Rodman. Now, he says he's not in it for the money. He says 10% of the proceeds will go to charity. But people that buy the T-shirts also get a chance to have a dinner with Dennis Rodman. And Snapper and Dick, I've already signed you guys up. His favorite food is catfish.
Barkley was shut out in that third quarter. Is going to make sure it doesn't happen in the fourth. Mike Johnson is thinking about dropping back in, but Ellis is in the corner.
Nice drive by Miguel Knight. Little guy with some courage on that move. Robinson on Barkley, the 2 stars, and Barkley with a fade.
To the floor, and the choices they take. David Robinson.
You saw the score from Seattle. It's 7. Into Robinson. Miller much shorter, but those long arms. Tremendous shot blocker. What a move! The Admiral at the helm. John Lucas leading the cheers across the way.
Show and tell, the quickness, but what makes this shot so remarkable is he brings it underneath, and gets the 2. John Lucas leads the cheer.
34 points now for David Robinson. 35 with the free throw. And back at the other end, the Phoenix Suns with a quick answer. For his experience, knowing how to win should help San Antonio. Robinson again.
I'll try to challenge David Robinson every time he's seen Miller. He's gone by.
Barkley left alone. 84-81. Barkley now with 24. We're just starting our playoff season a week earlier than perhaps some of the others. Knight. Nigel Knight with a chance to extend that lead to more than 5. Barkley on Robinson. Good defense by Barkley. Look at Rodman on the offensive boards. That's his 19th.
Barkley
on Robinson.
He's forced him almost out by the three-point line, but that gives Lloyd Daniels a chance to post up.
Daniels at beautiful ball movement, and Barkley cashes it in. 26 for him. Away from Seattle. Or Houston, maybe, as we pointed out. Traveling the call on David Robinson. Look at that Johnson. Is he fast? Barkley alone. Back to KJ, even more alone.
That's the second time they have waited and rewarded with the play.
Barkley team play.
Now Barkley, the last 2 times down, has done a great job on David Robinson. He's going to say, I got the block.
But he takes the foul. Doesn't like it a bit.
Whenever you see a player looking up, he's looking for some verification on the replay screen in the big arena. But right here, he's got him under control. Timed that one perfectly. That's nothing but ball all the way.
Second foul on Barkley. Kevin Johnson has played this second half when he almost disappeared the opening half. Look at that. A 2-point game as Kevin Johnson with 14.
David Robinson does not like to post up against a player with a body on him, and that's what Barkley is doing, and forcing him away from the box. He threw it away.
Trying to hit Lloyd Daniels.
John Lucas has to be concerned about his team.
And Kevin Johnson ties it up for the 20th time. Robinson over Barkley. Off the glass, not there. Barkley rebounds.
Was guarding Charles Barkley. They're spreading the floor for Kevin Johnson.
AC Green with a huge second half. He has 18 points, 12 in the second half, and AC Green with 14.
Near steal by Kevin Johnson.
And he ties up Nigel Knight. Beautiful setup play. Green and Kevin Johnson working a 2-man game and a foul.
See how far they've gotten David Robinson away from the play.
Green wide open. AC Green, what a half.
One advantage. Let's see how the Suns defend.
Barkley almost stole it from Robinson as he darts in front. It goes out of bounds in the process, and then wishes someone a happy fiesta. The fiesta started here in San Antonio.
You have to go to the ball, and David Robinson was waiting, hanging, and Barkley got in underneath.
46 seconds left. Barkley defending Robinson. Robinson to the hoop, can't hit it. Gets it back, and he is fouled. Barkley admits it.
Barkley, clock at 10.
Barkley for 3. Rodman with a rebound, number 21. Anderson with 15 seconds. They don't call time. Nigel Knight to tie. Anderson the rebound, out of bounds with 4.1 seconds. San Antonio's ball. Seconds and a tick remaining. San Antonio looking for the tying basket.
Oliver Miller's come in the game.
Nigel Knight to Anderson. It won't fall. Phoenix wins 96-94.
You played some defense. What happened on that last play there?
Well, Coach said in the fourth quarter, he says, nobody else stopping David. Do you want to try? I said, I'll try like hell, and I believe I'll get it done. I just tried to make him take jumpers, push him out on the floor. Everybody, AC played terrific today. Kevin was struggling with his shot, but he made a great pass to AC for the three-point play, and we just hung in there.
How big was this game today in light of the chance that you're a half game away from picking up that number 3 seed? That's big for you guys.
Well, it's big. Today pretty much clinches it because they would have to go undefeated, and we can lose one more, and then we end up a tie. We get the tiebreaker. So today kind of locked up number 3, and we're in good shape now.
Charles, all year long your team has been a little bit inconsistent here and there. The local media in Phoenix has certainly let you know about that. But is this team really ready finally now to be consistent game in and game out as the playoffs get ready to crank up?
Well, number one, as far as the media is concerned, they're assholes always. We just do the best we can. Whatever happens, we deal with it. And we got one of the 5 best records in basketball. And if people want to consider that a bad year, forget them.
What about the performance of David Robinson today? Certainly an MVP type of performance. Earlier in our telecast, you mentioned that Hakeem Olajuwon would probably be the choice, but what a performance by Robinson today.
David is an MVP. Scottie Pippen is an MVP. Gary Payton's an MVP. But considering that Hakeem Olajuwon has had a monster year also, their team's going to win that division. He deserves it.
Do you like the position that the Suns are in this year, not winning the division championship, maybe coming from behind a little bit and not really all the focus on you guys?
Well, last year we got real tight in the playoffs and lost the first 2 at home. This year we don't feel any pressure, and we're looking forward to the playoffs.
All right, we're looking forward to it too, Charles. Congratulations. Big win for you guys. Let's send it back to Dick Enberg.